But we begin today with a very special guest who works around the globe helping churches and large companies develop their #1 asset, their people. In today's Getting Real, Jessica Phillips and I get to sit down with Marc Rylander.
We're excited to be here at my home church at Crossroads Fellowship inside the Student Ministries building, and we have a very special guest who was made possible because Jess is also on staff here, and we're so excited to have you here, Marc. I'm going to let you do the formal introductions though, Jess.
This is Marc Rylander, and he's the president of Alignment Leadership Resources, which is a leadership company. He works globally with churches and organizations. He's based out of Dallas. Tell us about what you do, Marc.
Yeah, I have the privilege of leading an organization that goes into companies large and small, churches large and small, nonprofits, etc. And I simply work on their most valuable resource, which is people. I go in and try and put processes and structures in place that help organizations of all types take care of that rich and valuable resource, which is people.
Well, and Marc invested a really great principle into our staff here at Crossroads today, and you started talking about the principle of taking care of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I go around and share with groups all around the country the value of you. Somewhere along the way, in the 1980s or 90s, with all the self-help gurus that came on the scene, something happened, and we stopped taking care of ourselves. While I think that we should always look to others first and we should make others a priority, there was a biblical teaching that said this. Jesus was teaching, he said, love one another as you love yourself. You love others as you love yourself. And what he was saying was, you can't take care of everyone else if you aren't healthy.
I love that you're speaking from a place where your kids are 2, 4, 6, and 8.
I have 4 kids.
You have a busy job, you travel, and so it happens. I think sometimes we feel guilty when we put ourselves first. Are there steps that we should be taking? Is it about reading? Is it about going to the spa? Please say going to the spa.
Please say that.
Going to the spa.
Thank you. There's your permission. What can we do to get connected with ourselves again?
I told the staff here this morning, I tell people around the country, the first thing we have to do is rest. We are exhausted, we are stretched thin, stressed out, beaten down. We need to stop. We need to rest. We need to turn the world off for a few moments. Turn your cell phone off. Turn your car radio off. Even though music is supposedly relaxing and soothing, and I get it, and I love music, and I listen to it constantly, but sometimes we need quiet. And if we're going to a meeting, or we're getting ready to go home, and the kids are going to, like me, they gang tackle me every time I walk in the door, I need to be rested, refreshed, and ready for that. Secondly, outside of rest, I tell people all the time, whether you're a CEO or you're a stay-at-home mom or somewhere in between, you need to retreat from time to time. If it's once a year, if it's twice a year, whatever you determine to be right, take time to retreat, to get away, to slow down, to catch your breath. And I think if you can learn a daily principle of finding opportunities, moments probably for rest, and then either monthly or quarterly or annually retreat time, I think through those types of activities, and of course the spa, you'll be on your way to a healthier you that can be healthier to give away to the world who needs what you and you have to offer.
That's so good. Marc, thank you so much for being our guest today. We are fortunate to have you with us, and we'll send people your direction if they want more information about how to utilize your company.
AlignLead.com. It's very simple. Look forward to seeing you.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff.